Damn. I'm very underdressed.
So you know, I dress for the occasion. That's what I do. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't even dress for work. Same shit every day. So all right. Here we are.
Here we are. What do you got in your cup?
This is too much.
Is that a stone cup?
So, okay. I think this is so fun. This is like local and sustained. All the good shit, basically. Mm-hmm. The brand is called Olives and Grace. We got it from like a little care package from Dylan's brother in Boston. Yeah. So we got a little pack of 2. And I love mugs. I love weird mugs. This doesn't even have a handle. I just have to embrace it.
Yeah.
So if I had huge titties, I'd just like set them right there. But I don't, so.
That's what I would be doing if I had a big rack. Just, it's like a little
Dude, I would put
TV
so
tray.
much shit in there. Yeah, all the time, full time.
Yeah. It looked like you had some like ancient relic from Estonia or something, so I had to ask.
It's just a really nice, I don't even know what it's, I want to say clay. I'm just going to make it up. I'm going to say it's clay, and it's probably from Africa, or that's a continent. So yeah, very loosely Africa. 'Cause I don't know what
Africa,
country
my favorite
from
country.
There. It's not a country, but it's from that continent. I feel 40% sure. So we don't fucking know. It's just a cup.
I don't know.
And
it could be Play-Doh.
The only downside, it could be. The only thing I am worried about, and well, not worried, but the only downside to this, I actually like that it shows little like drippy stains, and I like the little divot in the side. That's fun. But when it's hot as a motherfucker. So I burn my hands on this every time I use it. Every time.
Yeah. No, clay's like a insulant or whatever the fuck it is. It's a good insulation.
That's the logic I'm using today.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a lot of brain cells left. I've been up since 4:30.
Oh my god.
For work. So
this is like midnight for you right now.
I usually sometimes I work at 6:30, and if I work at 6:30, then I wake up or I go to bed at I like to be in bed by like 7 or 7:30, but I'm always watching TV till 8, so I get to bed about 8.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That.
People still text me like till midnight or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not getting any of it till tomorrow. They're like, I texted 8:30. I'm like, bitch, I'm out.
I've been clocked out, fam. Like, I'm not showing up to whatever you're showing me.
Yeah, but I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
So I'm like maybe barely excited about the little bit I have to talk about, but I'm very excited for our sponsor topic later.
Possible sponsors.
Yeah. So no further ado. Do you want me to go with my topic first?
Yeah, let's do it. Get ready.
I'm going to have it pulled up. It's going to be short because I didn't do a ton of research, but I did enough, which is already more than I should. Okay,
You're getting
so
a C.
I figured easily, but it's passing, so that's all that matters. Okay, so I'm a little new. Okay, so I knew the White Boy Summer thing. Like, I knew what that was loosely, because I remember Hot Girl Summer and stuff. And I remember Black Queen Summer. I remember seeing that somewhere, and I went, oh, I like that. That's cool. Okay, so are you familiar with White Boy Summer and what it's all about, where it came from?
No, not at all.
Dude, you're about to go for a ride. Okay, this makes it better. This brings it up to like a B-. Okay, so White Boy Summer is a saying from none other than Tom Hanks' son on Instagram. And let me tell you, he is a fucking chode. I don't know him.
A chode?
I don't want to. But he's a chode. A little bit.
I want a definition from you. What do you define as a chode? Because I know the literal definition.
So I would say I would call someone a chode if I don't actually hate them, because I don't really need to I'm not getting personal. It's more like chode-like behavior. So a chode is like somebody who like thinks they're hot shit, but like they almost think they're funny too. They're like, haha, like they laugh like that.
Yeah.
That's a chode. That's chode-like. It's like if they could dial that back and just be more regular, you'd be like, oh no, you'd probably be a cool dude.
Oh, so they've got it dialed up to 11, and that's why you don't like them?
And they need to bring it down to about a 5, because they're just going too hard, and I don't like it.
Okay.
So, I'm not even going to get into his Instagram right now because I got upset. And I went, I cannot take this seriously. I need to get off. So, okay, he coins this whole white boy summer thing. Actually, I can't even fucking see. Okay, whoa, blinding. Everything was like pink and I was okay with it. And then it was like, fuck, the screen. Ugh. Okay, so his name is Chet, first of all. Can we just start there?
Yes. Internalizing Chet. That's...
Like, Chets are usually pop color, Easter colors on the East Coast, but that's fine. Okay, so he came up with this saying, white boy summer, and he actually says that he made rules. There's rules and regulations. So I'm going to go through those with you, and we're going to talk about whether we like the rules or whether we don't like the rules.
Okay.
Okay. One of them makes me upset, but it's because it's personal. Okay, so first one. Okay. You aren't allowed to wear plaid shirts because, as Chet told his followers, you can't be looking like a picnic table out here. I kind of support that because it's summertime.
So is this like, in order to have a white boy summer, you have to follow this guide? Okay, and then the guide... I was just saying the guide, it's so no plaid for the guide. That's what you're saying.
No, yeah, no plaid.
Okay.
No plaid. No. I don't know if it's like if you want to be in the club of the white boy summer. It seems like white boy summer is almost an embodiment. Like when chicks say hot girl summer, she's like embodying it as opposed to like it's summertime and it's like it kind of works year round.
Okay.
I think that's kind of my guess.
Yeah.
So okay, no plaid. We don't want that. Instead you must wear black or white t-shirts, preferably white boy summer merch. We get it. I am not against that, but I like that my husband wears a lot of color. Like, it's way more than I own and have ever owned, actually. He has so much prints, and, like, he just loves, like, getting all fun with it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably only going to wear black.
So who the fuck is wearing a black shirt in summer?
White boys?
Like, I'm not trying to be sweating at 7 a.m. Like, sorry. I don't even own a black shirt.
See, that's totally fair. And also, I wouldn't wear a black shirt in the summer because I'm going to be in a tank tops. And, like, this is a black bodysuit. That's different. I don't have to wear underwear. I barely have to wear a bra with this thing. So it's got bonuses. Plus, it's really stretchy and it, like, doesn't get all up in my pits. So, very comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, so technically I'm abiding right now by the white boy summer. I'm a white boy. Okay, he also canceled Sperry topsiders and boat shoes. They're a no. He says, but Vans and Jordans are allowed. That confuses me.
So it's hard because isn't like boat shoes the most stereotypical I have fucking money kind of shoes?
And my name's Chet.
And my name's Chet, and I'm a chud.
And my dad's... Chet's a chode. And his dad is like one of the most loved people in America.
Yeah. And then also, what was it, like Converse or Vans or whatever the fuck he said?
Vans and Jordans, that's all he mentioned. Those are allowed. But that's all he mentioned.
Vans, are we like, what? Is this like 16-year-old white summer? Like, I mean, I haven't wore a Van since I was receiving grades. So, I mean...
Thank you. I support that. I don't know. Vans, like, with certain people, like, look like they never wear anything else and never have. I think they should stick with it. I think they should wear Vans. But for most people that are trying to be trendy or something, Vans, that's not trendy every year. It's trendy, like, every 8 to 10 years, just based on the trends in fashion I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert. I'm just observant. Jordans obviously are pretty much okay, but
especially
not
right
everyone
now.
Can do that. Not everyone can do that and look really cool. I don't think I could just wear a pair of Jordans to work. My coworkers would be like, "Oh, are you doing something different? You're being different. Okay, this is okay. All right." That's what they'd say. Where are your New Balances? And I'd be like, "Well, they're muddy. You don't like." It'd be very confusing.
Okay.
What if you were?
That's a look. Crazy K.
Oh my God. Stop.
I told you she was kooky.
Oh my God, just look at you. Look at those. I'll put these bitches back on.
I would love to see you in some Jordans. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, you know how I'd wear them? I just got to get personal here. There was a time where I really... You know how there's certain aesthetics you're like, oh, I want to be that so bad, but you just like... you don't really think you could swing it, or you don't like, you just feel like it's just out of your reach stylistically.
Mm-hmm.
For me, okay, think about a girl who's like 5'2" or 5' nothing. So she's like a tiny thing, and she's like thick, like big juicy butt, tiny waist, super cute. I imagine her Latina, but I'm just white. And then like with like Jordans or like Nikes or something that are like have a little like they're kind of like high heel kind of, but like
they got a lot of rubber in the shoe.
Yeah, and which makes her butt look big. I always wanted to be that girl who could wear like sweatpants with those, but she's like hot. I could never be that, but that's like, yeah, I wish I could do that.
It's almost like you have to have
too tall.
Enough cake to justify for the amount of rubber in the shoe to like hold that ass up, you know?
Yeah.
And
on top of that, I mean, I'm 5'10". Add 3-4 inches, I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
I'm like as tall as LeBron.
You're like legally qualifying.
But with zero skills.
Fuck.
I can't. I can reach things, but I can't jump.
You'd get the scholarship, but you wouldn't get on the team.
It'd be bad. Okay, so Jordans and Vans, they're cool. They're apparently okay by Chet, the chode.
All right.
Men are also advised to stop calling women smoke shows as a compliment.
What? Is this
he wants them to be more creative.
Is this
that
like the
I find personally
1800s?
Offensive.
Smoke shows? I mean, I don't know if I'm behind the times or what, but that sounds like...
I love smoke shows.
Well, that lady right there, she is a smoke show, if I've ever seen one.
I like that. I actually think smoke shows is like pretty sweet. That's a pretty good compliment. It's creative in my opinion, but he must say that a lot or have like shitty friends who say smoke show a lot. I think it's creative.
I've never heard it.
It's better than like fire emoji.
I mean, yes. Yeah, definitely.
That's like
it's a little more creative.
I mean, yeah, I think it's like fire emoji. I don't know what would be above that, and then we'll put like smoke show up here, and then I would say at the closer to the top, I would say like rap lyrics, like to compliment a woman. I think that's top tier, personally.
Yeah.
Like to compliment a girl's picture or a guy's, like someone you find attractive. Like you put a Drake quote on there or something.
Done.
At the top. That's my opinion.
Sealed the deal.
Pretty much, you could, in my opinion, you could say a Drake quote to anything, and I would put you higher. And that's just how basic I am.
Oh, damn.
I don't know. This is how I feel. Side note, stupid story. Okay, so my best friend, she came up from Arizona, and she's like absolutely wasted at this point, okay? I wasn't drinking, but she was just obliterated. And her son FaceTimes her and says like, Mom, I got a haircut and it looks horrible. I can't go to school for 2 weeks. And she's like, say something inspirational or something like that. And she like turns it to me, and I was like, these hoes ain't loyal. And he was like, facts. And then he felt a little better, he said.
Damn.
So, I mean, and then also my best friend didn't know what any of that meant, which is even better because she's old as fuck. And she knows I'll say it to her face. So,
yeah.
Yeah, she's 40, so.
Yeah, I'd take Drake lyrics over smoke show, for sure. 100%.
Like, what are things, like compliments, I can't even speak, compliments on pictures that you think you would consider low bar, high bar? Like, for you personally, where if someone comments one thing, you're like,
I don't know. I don't know if this is a shocker to you, but I don't receive comments on pictures. So I wouldn't know. Really.
Wait, what about Shimmy? Shimmy comments on everything. He's like the king.
I mean, I'm not like sending him photos. Like, this isn't Tinder.
Okay, that's true.
And I'm not, what am I baiting him? I mean, like, we're both bottoms. So I mean, like, what are we going to do?
You're like, this is just like high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what people say. I should go back on Instagram. I
don't know either.
On there.
I'm not a beacon of trends. Like,
I'm just lazy.
I've got Gen 1 AirPods in right now. Like, I have no fucking room to talk.
It's okay. I've got the plug-in ones like right over there.
Oh, so yeah.
I could dial it back.
Those like Sony ones that are like constantly having issues.
Dude, what if I had skull candy ones and I just started using those?
Oh my god. Like,
I was like
classic, ancient, like the antique skull candies. Traditional, straight from...
Short cord. It's very short.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for some reason.
I would love to see those.
Okay.
White boy
next
summer.
rule. I think this is the last one. He says, okay, anyone who owns salmon-colored clothes, they need to burn that shit. Don't ever wear that again. That's what he said.
I have at least 2 shirts that are salmon.
But blondes look really good in salmon, and that's a fact.
So,
like, blondes do. I would look like I had nausea.
But
like,
you know what?
Like Pepto-Bismol.
What's the difference between like traditional pink salmon Pepto-Bismol? Like, how are you gonna know what? Like, what's the line? Like, am I gonna be stricken from White Boy Summer because I'm a little more colorblind than somebody else? So like, I didn't know. I didn't know it was salmon. I thought it was good to go.
Yeah, see, that's confusing.
Yeah.
Well, and also, like you said, I mean, if you own salmon, you'll probably look good in it. Why would you own colors you don't look good in?
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan, he has some salmon, and he's blonde, and he looks great in that. So who the fuck cares? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna add another thing too, because okay, we'll just finish it up. Okay, so that's the gist. Those are the rules. It's whatever. Okay, so he wants to clarify a little bit what White Boy Summer is, just a little bit. Okay, something, put it between the lines. Okay, so he says, take it how you want it. I'm not talking about Trump NASCAR type white. He says, I'm talking about me, John B., Jack Harlow type white boys. You know what I mean. He said it's time for us to evolve, period. It's time for us to go from a Pikachu to a Raichu.
Oh.
There's just a lot I feel like could have just not been said.
Oh!
Could have just not.
I felt that one very, very deep inside my cringe muscle. Whoa, I mean, it's weird that he's lumping himself in with Jack Harlow. I mean, that's kind of a little strange.
Yeah, brave even.
I would, yeah.
I just want to tempt you to look through his Instagram at some point and look, like, just recent. Start from the top, look a little bit through the captions and a little bit of the videos. There's, like, oh my god, it's fucking atrocious. I hate it so much. Okay, so we get that his dad is Tom Hanks, okay?
Uh-huh.
First and foremost. And two, if your dad is Tom Hanks, you can't have a come-up story. Like,
No.
your dad, your dad was Forrest Gump.
You're there already.
Like, don't be like, oh, I can't believe I was able to make this music. I haven't slept in 4 days because I made this music video because I posted on here saying I need a studio, and now I'm here and I just could cry. This is unbelievable. I've always wanted to make one. Like, just because he wanted to be a rapper at one point and couldn't do it, and then people found out you're Tom Hanks' kid, and then now they want to, let you borrow their studio, and then you didn't sleep for 4 days because you're pulling it together. That's not a come up. That's not. You're not like, I was broken, now I'm rich. Like, that's not what this is. You had a weekend plan to make a video.
Yeah. No, I don't know this kid at all, so, like, I can't, like, actually speak, but from what I've heard, it kind of sounds like if your dad is Tom Hanks and you're trying to be a rapper and, like, you couldn't for some reason, now you can, so you're kind of using that as leverage to be like, I've made it. It's like, I feel like the part where he couldn't was like his dad was in Bali or something, like living it up, and he wasn't there to like sign for the transaction to get the studio built. So he was like in that bind for 2 weeks waiting for his dad to get back so he can get the studio. He's like, yep, it was tough, man. I wanted it. I couldn't have it immediately, and I had to wait and work for it. By working for it it's
hustling,
waiting,
grinding.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I'm just interrupting you to add to it.
No. So that's what I would assume. I mean, I don't really know him. Maybe he has really good music, maybe, or does he have music? I don't know.
I didn't listen to it because I didn't have a chance because he was too busy grinding and hustling on it, and I just scrolled down and looked at his apology caption and got more entranced by that.
Oh, he has an apology already.
I mean, I don't know if it's an apology or not, but it's like it's like I feel like his Instagram sporadically goes between, I'm an influencer, watch me do these weights on the beach, 60 days challenge, like doing that shit, like, yeah, I did, but it's like 40 pounds and he's just doing lunges. Like, I don't know. It's what the fuck it is. And then there's another one that'll be like him on probably a rooftop bar, it looks like, or something like that, and he's like with his this black friend, and he's like, hey, you know, what do you think white boy summer means? And then like, what do you think like black queen, like he's like, I think he's really trying to be like, my black friend says it's okay, and so that's why it's okay, all the stuff that I'm doing. Also, bro, you have allegations of very like serious abuse with your ex-girlfriends, like physical and verbal. And you video, and like I think there's video footage online. I just don't, credibility is a little rocky. Yeah, so there's that. And again, these captions are so long. Like, I don't know, maybe get a pen and paper and whittle it down. I just don't think a lot of people are going to sit and read through the whole fucking thing. They're just going to comment and be like, fire, bro, and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of made me angry. Yeah, so that's Chet, the chode. And that's what I brought to the table today.
Give it up for Chet!
Okay.
The hustler. The hustler.
The hustler. All he does is hustle. He doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, he sounds like a hustler. When you're hustling, and that's what you do is you hustle, there's no product, it's just the hustle. That is the definition of a hustler.
The fact that there's no product. Well, he has the merch. He has White Boy Summer.
And I could make merch right now. Teespring, done. JPEG, throw it on.
I almost did that like days ago. I almost made a visor, and I was gonna write internet locals on it, and I was just gonna wear it and not care if anybody says anything, but like I'll like that it says it in yellow, and it was $7.99 on Amazon, but I didn't order it because I've been ordering too much random shit, and I need to calm down. So.
Yeah, calm down. It's a pandemic. Okay.
I've ordered too much weird shit. I mean, for Christ's sake.
That's not weird. Okay, that was necessary.
Dude, I also bought these some people call them pedophile glasses. I call them hipster aesthetic glasses. I bought these ones. These are kind of fun. I wear these after weed 30. And I wear these when the edibles kick in and get loud. No, I don't wear these because they're pink and red as fuck. Anyways, I have more, but they're not in here.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more costume attire.
Yeah, I have nothing, but maybe, you know, I'll show up naked to one of these shows, and that'll be the costume.
Dude, you could put a spoon behind your ear, and I'd be like, fuck, man, that's so stylish. I wish I'd have thought of that. You could
Forward
totally
thinking.
That. Damn it. Okay. What are you bringing to the table today? What are we going to chit-chat about?
All right.
Chit-chat, chode.
So, I'll start out with a couple of questions, and then we'll kind of build up to the end, the goal, eventually.
Okay.
So, what would you call a tomato? Like a fruit,
vegetable?
a vegetable?
Yeah, because it's not sweet.
Okay. And then
just my logic.
And then, so like for an avocado, you'd call it a vegetable, probably.
I think most people would call it a vegetable.
Yeah, most people would.
Yeah.
So these are just like classic controversial foods that like we've literally grown up with. But what if I told you that a tomato isn't a vegetable and an avocado isn't a vegetable because vegetables don't exist?
What?
I saw a TikTok and it stemmed me to research what the fuck is up. But
I feel like I should call Dylan in here.
Right?
This is science.
He can like fact check me. Have an actual teacher grade my like video essay right now.
Dude, he's harsh too.
Yeah, I bet. So like specifically, I think it's like there was this BBC article that I read with this chick named Tamara. She's a botanist or whatever. dare I say, famous botanist. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what a famous botanist is, but it's just somebody that researches plants, and it's plant science. Okay, and they know what they're talking about. She said that vegetable is a general term that doesn't exist in the biological world. So it's more for the culinary world to categorize things that don't produce, so plants that don't produce seeds, or don't produce something that has a seed in it. So like, if I could try to put it into better terms, it's like
so like a celery, because there's no seeds in celery.
It's like you're eating the plant but not what it produces, is what a vegetable, I guess, would be.
Okay, so that would be eating the plant and not the what it made, not the plant babies. It's just the plant.
Yeah. You're not eating the plant babies. You're eating the actual plant.
So like a potato, right? Because the potato is just like a single source.
Yeah. The only thing is that like it gets hard because then anything is like a vegetable, because then you're a fucking tree stump is gonna be a vegetable because it's not producing anything, or like the flower stem is gonna be, but you're not eating trees and flowers. But the thing is that of all of these vegetables, they have their own categories that they're already in. So like tomatoes are berries, and then like cucumbers are melons, and onions are bulbs, lettuce is a leaf. They're already their own things, and they're edible in their own ways. Potatoes are roots, broccoli is a flower.
Shut the front door.
So
this makes so much more sense.
And I wanted to know, like, why is it that we call things vegetables aside from, the chef says? Because I mean, yes, chef. We live by the chef's word, but why is everybody on board? It turns out there was a legal case in 1883. It was from the taxation of vegetables that were imported, and that was the whole thing that started it. So somebody, I forgot what the two names were, but one person was like, hey, why am I being taxed for these tomatoes? They're actually fruits. But then the court shut that down. They're like, actually, that's a fucking vegetable. Okay, nice try. And then like pass them on or whatever. But that's why there's a controversial thing, because technically, biologically, or scientifically, it's not a vegetable. It's a fruit. So when you legally say that a tomato is a vegetable, but science says that it's a fruit, that's when you get this like this shift of like what's right and wrong.
So vegetables, so it's a very broad, vague term to summarize that, like an umbrella term for like roots and tubers and lettuce and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And tomatoes don't fit under that because it's not its own thing.
Because, I mean, you're not going to say that a tomato's a fruit. I mean, I'm not fucking eating tomato ice cream.
This is so stressful. I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I don't know why this gave me anxiety. Like, I feel like my whole life is a lie. Not really. Not the tomato. The tomato thing, I'm kind of like, I get, well, that's actually a pretty crazy history story, though. Like, that's a little breakdown about how the taxation is the reason people got confused. Like, that's actually pretty cool.
I want to, the two names, hold on, the court case. I want to find it real quick. It was a Tariff Act of 1883. Yeah.
1883. So that's, when the fuck did the Black Plague happen? What was that?
1883 decreed that imported vegetables, but not fruit, should be subject to tax. With the financial interest in tomatoes, the Nix family argued along botanical lines that the tomato is a fruit, so they were exempt from duty, but the court begged to differ. So, like, this thing that happened hundreds of years ago, or fucking whatever, it is affecting us today. We never got on board.
Wow.
Since 1883, we never like just redefined that.
So, okay. I Googled what was life like in the 1880s. So I guess that was during the mass production of railroads, creating traveling and shipping conveniences. So I'm wondering if that's maybe where that came from. It's a big economic boom after that. Whoa, that really is like a lot of huge shit was happening around that time. America-wise, obviously, because that's where I am.
Physically, not mentally.
Wow, so I'm in the 80s. Wow, I can't believe that's from that time and nobody's fucking brought this up till now. I feel like a little bit angry at all of my friends and family.
Yeah.
For not telling me. And I was never one of those people who was like, oh, it's a fruit. Yeah, it's a vegetable. Like, I wouldn't argue either side because I'm just like, I don't really eat them either way. But I like them.
Yeah. The people that argued that though was like Deca kids. You know, people that just wanted to debate because they like just had to make everything an argument.
They just wanted to be right, and I just want to argue with them. Like, yeah. I want to argue with them, but I don't have any strong opinion either way. Most of the time, actually. Yeah. Other than Chet Chode, I don't really feel too strongly about a lot of things.
No.
Wow, that's interesting, though. I wonder how many other things are that we, like, talk about or deal with on a day-to-day basis are, like, fuck-ups from hundreds of years ago. Right?
Yeah. I'm sure a lot. America doesn't let shit go. That's a thing that we do. We haven't let go of Corona yet.
I think we should blame men for all of this. And I'm not just like people who identify as like I am in the men category. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
you're blaming cis men specifically.
That seems clear. Yeah. Because like Dylan's a man, but he's not like I'm in the men category. You know, like he's floating somewhere in the middle. I don't know. That was a weird way to put it. Fuck. So that was a court case based on taxes. It takes me longer to process things because I have no brain cells.
Just importing vegetables and somebody wanted to get around
a discount.
Yeah. They're like, technically vegetables don't even exist, so case closed.
Dude, imagine making up a lie and letting nobody correct you for how much time has it been? 140 years? 240 years? No one fucking corrects you. Nobody even asks if you're wrong or if that's like, it's not even debated anymore.
Yeah.
God.
It's still here.
Good thing I didn't live then, because I feel like I'd probably lie and bullshit my way through a lot of things, and I would just spread a lot of lies. Not bad ones, just not helpful ones.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that's your history lesson today.
Fuck. I'm going to be thinking about that and talking about that for at least a week.
I only hope I have that kind of impact on you.
I mean, I had vegetables for dinner. I had potatoes, so.
So you had roots for dinner.
I'm really cultured.
I had potatoes walking back from coffee. Yeah. I had fries, curly fries.
This is actually a root tea.
Oh.
Now that we're going to segue into my, we're going to call this a sponsor.
Sponsor segment?
What the fuck am I saying? Okay, so we're coming up with a list of things, 3 things each that we would love to be sponsored by. Or we could be sponsored by because we buy these things so often. For me, it's this fucking tea. I'm obsessed with it. I've paid stupid amounts for it in store and online. It's my favorite tea in the world. It's been my favorite tea for maybe 5 years. 4 years is probably more realistic.
Oh, dedicated.
And there's 2 flavors I like. I've had them all, 2 flavors in particular. Okay, so here's the thing. It's decaf. There's no caffeine. That's why I'm dumb right now, is because there's no caffeine in it. And I didn't want to drink more because I was like, I got to go to bed soon. The brand is called Ticino. So it's Teeccino. My favorite flavors are vanilla and hazelnut. I already went through all the hazelnut because we buy them in the boatload. So like 4 or 5 boxes each. Dylan does. He's an angel. This is the vanilla one. Okay, so these teas taste like coffee. That's the kicker. There's no coffee in it. Not even fucking extract of shit. It's chicory root coffee. It's prebiotic. It's good for you. It's so fucking good. You're like, why is this? It's just literally like coffee. And I was like, man, I want to drink coffee at nighttime, but caffeine and decaf is still caffeinated. Mm-hmm. And then someone told me about this, and I was like, excuse me? And then I went and paid like $10 for a tiny little box. And by the way, each box, there's like 6 bags. It's bullshit. Like, they need to put more in a fucking box. Anyway, get them online. You get a discount. Thanks, Mr. Bezos. So, Ticacino tea. I'm obsessed with it. That's my number one. That's my number one thing I would get sponsored by.
Ticino, reach out.
Mm-hmm. It's good as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. I'm a huge fan.
We'll sponsor. So what's the deal with decaf? Tell us why decaf coffee is not an option.
Well, so decaf coffee typically has traces of caffeine. I believe it usually averages around 35 milligrams of caffeine in a decaf coffee. Mm. Decaf tea is probably closer to like 5 to 25 milligrams of coffee, probably more like 5 to 20. But either way, I don't want to fuck with that when it's like nighttime and I'm like cozy and I'm on the couch and I got the blankets and I just, it's nighttime, and I want to be caffeinated. I want to be going to bed. So this just tastes really good. Like, it's pungent, it's strong, it tastes like just fucking coffee. It's so good. And
so is that like the 30 milligram or the tea range of decaf, or is it 0?
0. There's nothing in here that will caffeinate you. It's decaf, literally no caffeine, straight herbal.
Wow.
Herbal? Is it herbal if there's roots in it? I don't know. They put like a little bit, there might be a little bit of like dates in it or something like that. I don't remember the ingredient. I was going to bring a bag up here and then I was lazy.
That's whatever.
So I'm just drinking it in my weird mug.
If you want to see a bag, you should probably go buy some.
Look it up on Amazon. It's the shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, hit me with your number one.
Okay. My number one.
Dog shit. Okay, I'm excited.
Dream sponsor of this channel is just a vitamin brand. Just like skin vitamins. Like any beauty YouTuber they'll have these people that hit them up about their skin vitamins or their luscious like lifestyle vitamins, whatever. But my reasoning for it is because when you're sponsored by a vitamin brand, you look good. Like, you're hot shit. And imagine that confidence booster of knowing that like you're sponsored by like a vitamin company because they just love how fucking dewy, glowing you look.
Wow. That is a really good implication. I never thought about that. Because imagine if you look like shit and you're selling it, people are like, I'm not going to fucking buy that. No, but if you're glowy, I mean...
No, they're not. They're not like having people that look dusty, crusty as fuck selling their vitamins. Imagine just
a good one.
And this brings us to today's sponsor. If you're ever wondering why my skin is so fucking gorgeous, it's because I take vitamins by this company. Yeah.
It's what makes me look so young, too. Don't look at my sunspot. That's a birthmark, actually.
Sunspot? Like what? Aren't sunspots like fucking freckles? I have freckles all over my fucking arm.
Sunspots, like this bad boy, is not a freckle because it's not the right color, I don't think. I'm making that up. But I got it because I used to tan in a tanning bed when I was like, I think I started when I was like 16 and stopped when I was about 19 or 20 because I discovered this fucking asshole. And I'm really not mad about it. Like, I never really try to cover it up. I don't even wear foundation. Yeah. But yeah, it showed up one day and someone was like, that's a sunspot. And I'm like, but I just tan in the tanning bed. And I do it so much that people think I'm, not white. And it was a time. Let me just say I'm a little bit unaware sometimes. I'm a lot unaware of my own situation 99% of the time. So when they say like, I can see the bulb burns on the back of your legs and stuff, I'm like, okay, time to dial it back. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that since
You've reformed your ways.
Yeah, I wear SPF now and use retinol. So.
Oh, I'm on that.
I take vitamins. I take skin vitamins. Yeah. Let me tell you. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, so
I know. By the way, I also couldn't figure out what angle to do these because as soon as I texted you, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get the vibe that I'm trying to like, the kind of products I want you to come up with." And then I was like, "Well, should it be like just shit I spend a lot of money on?" And then I'll like come up with services, and I was like, "Well, that seems like not really. It's not really a sponsor." Then I was like, "Okay, what do I buy?" And all I could think of is I buy a lot of supplements, and I buy a lot of stupid shit on Amazon, and I can't choose Amazon because Jeff Bezos is a fucking bazillionaire. He's like one of the richest men in the world.
Yeah.
I don't want to give him more. Like, yeah.
You know he would pay the least for a sponsor too. Like he'd be paying us fucking pennies.
Yeah. He'd be asking for what is it called? When they want like little bits of the money you make. What the fuck is that called?
Like royalties or residuals?
Yeah, royalties.
Yeah,
He'd
whatever.
be like,
R
I
word.
want 75%. Like I'd be like, look, you fucking asshole.
Some bot
anyway.
like just scraping pennies out of your checking account.
That would make me more upset than if I got like a bill.
Yeah.
Like a big bill.
From like an actual person. It's just some bot that just like sucking you dry.
Oh my God.
An algorithm.
So upsetting. Oh my God. Okay, well, my list is basically really stupid. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, this is the dumbest. This is me.
Just give it to me.
Not enough caffeine, but I'm just going to do it. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take full credit. I asked Dylan, I go, Dylan, what do I spend money on? I need products for sponsors. Like what do you think I buy a lot? He goes, I think he said this. I don't remember if it's him or me. He goes, acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen?
Like, I do take a good amount, but it's because I get headaches.
We're sponsored by fucking Tylenol.
In the Target brand specifically, the Big Daddy Boy.
With the arrow? Is that a little
Target
arrow on it?
acetaminophen. Yeah, it's red. And I just take it because I get barometric pressure headaches. And I'm currently self-diagnosing with a cerebrospinal fluid leak because I think I have that. I'm going to see a doctor soon because I'm a crazy person and think I have everything. So I think I'm taking the acetaminophen for that because I think my brain is leaking fluid. Oh. But it's all, I'm just leaning on the acetaminophen for now. Yeah. And plus, there's a dumb joke that Dylan and I like to say, and I actually don't ever remember the joke, but basically it's like, I see a minnow, like a fish. I'm running it. Okay, so that's my second product. I want to be sponsored. I eat them like candy. Don't do that.
Oh my God. No, we take so much acetaminophen here.
I don't do ibuprofen. I think that shit is very sus. Like, I think it's bad for your kidneys and liver, and that might not be true, but I'm believing it.
No, it's bad for your stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
know that was really impressive, so.
Yeah, no, it's very applicable. It's very. I would be so stoked to be sponsored by a painkiller. Hell yeah, dude. That's
we could
so
send
cool.
like hundreds of bottles. Like, fuck, what am I gonna do with all this?
We're just like, people have the G Fuel in their like shot. We just have a hell of fucking bottles. Stop. Towering. They send us a giant acetaminophen pill. Whenever you have a headache, you just take a little chunk off of that.
Oh my God.
Bite it.
I should have thought about it in that context. Like, what would I like a large shipment of? I don't know. I think honestly I would just think about food and snacks.
No, I mean.
And like
you're onto something.
Accessories. Fuck. Okay. Well. Okay, go ahead. Number 2.
Well, mine's fucking stupid. My next one is Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait, what?
Do you know about like YouTubers that get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I feel like you're talking about like Apex Legends.
No, Raid Shadow Legends is just some like app game that like if you're gonna get your first sponsor ever and you just sell out to the first one that like throws money at you, it's gonna be Raid Shadow Legends. So like do you watch Leon Lush?
No.
Leon Lush, okay, whatever. I don't want to single him out for whatever fucking reason. There's a lot of YouTubers that have done ads for Raid Shadow Legends. And the reason why is just solely I want to know what I look like completely selling out. Like, I want to know what, like, I'm doing, what I'm going to say. How am I going to convince everybody when I'm completely selling out? I just want to know, like, that. I want to see that happen at least once.
Is a sellout, I've been a little unclear about this over the years, is a sellout like somebody who basically will like do ads for things that they don't believe in and don't give a fuck about for the money? Is that the idea?
It's all just like, they're like, screw it. I'm fucking, foot cream ad. I'm doing a foot cream ad right now.
Dude, well, what if I want to be a sellout, like, as my persona? Like, I want to sell weird infomercial shit.
Well, yeah, then that could be your thing. I mean,
okay, so then you're not really selling out.
But Raid Shadow Legends is a bad sellout. That's like...
Is it like no money?
Well, the thing is like, there was this controversy where Raid wasn't paying their YouTubers. So they would contract all of these YouTubers to vouch for them, send them the video clips, talk about it. And when YouTubers weren't even getting paid at some point. Wow. It's also just a shitty app. I mean, like, it's not fun, but but on top of that, like, people weren't even getting paid.
Oh my god! I googled Raid Shadow Legend. First of all, for the Google Play reviews on that app, there's 1.3 million votes. That's gross. Nobody is gonna rate an app that highly with a fuck ton of ads in it. And the only reason I know there's a lot of ads in the game is because what's wrong with Raid Shadow Legends? They say it belongs in the lowest depths of hell, that is the industry of mobile gaming. It is guilty of two of the most notorious sins: intrusive, deceptive marketing and aggressively monetization-based design. It says the ads, the grind, the lack of substance, the ads inside the game, the high price of everything, the piss poor summon rates, the feeling that they put more money into paying influencers to promote the game than the actual game. Take your pick. Well, I'm sold. I want to sell it.
Yeah, let's sell out. Let's fucking do it.
Fuck it. Like, do I play that game? All the time.
They have, they actually have a feature in the game where it's an autoplay feature. So you just click the button and it just plays the game for you. So you can literally just have it play for you. Like, you're not even playing the game.
Stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. I'm not mad about it. I would sponsor that shit. Yeah, I think I would do it.
Raid, please reach out. I know that this sounded like a terrible, like, this sounded like a bad thing, but we can turn this into a good thing. We can really.
We're just being translucent. We just want you to have more clout.
We'll do it. We'll pull the numbers.
Oh my god. We'll start OnlyFans just to do more ads for.
We'll pay you.
Stupid shit. We'll make people pay us to give them ads for your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Raid Shadow Legends, my second possible sponsor.
I'm inspired.
My
last one. Okay, so mine is really creative and really specific. I wrote Costco snacks. I'm not fucking joking.
They're doing ads for snacks now.
So I wanted to just blanket statement with Costco, but the thing is, you can't really do that because they have fluctuating brands and they like do different stuff all the time. But I shop everywhere in the store. I buy their clothes. I'm not wearing any at the moment, but easily there has to be stuff in this room that's from there that's not food or drink or whatever. Yeah, there has to be something in here.
Clothes?
Oh yeah, my organizer. 2 organizers in here I got from that. So from Costco. See, I just like buying I just want to go there and spend money. That's all I want to do. It's like some people like Target, I like Costco.
So like
specifically.
So you buy clothes there. So I don't have a membership. So like when you buy one, when you're trying to just get a t-shirt, do you get like 20 of them?
No, you can get one.
Oh, I thought it's all bulk there.
I mean, yeah, but the clothes is just like, one, like regular.
Oh, I would assume you're like.
Here's the kicker.
You're trying to just get a shirt while you're getting some, like, I don't know, your 6-pack of whipped cream, and then you're just going to get like 20 shirts because you have no other choice. That's what I assumed.
The only downside to buying shirts there is specifically if you're shopping in the men's section, like men's section. Most of it's like unisex, I feel like. They don't sell smalls in men's. And I think they sell like medium, large, X large, and like 2X or something. And I get it. They're trying to support the big boys, but sell the fucking smalls. Your shit runs big anyways. Just sell smalls, dude. It's like no clothes off your back, pun intended. Just fucking grow up. That's what I'm gonna say.
Damn. Just fucking grow up, but also sponsor us.
Just grow up. Keep prices the same, but grow up. I will say too, another thing with the clothes is they at some locations they'll sell like Patagonia for cheaper. Some of the high-end name brands they'll sell like cheap, like randomly. I think at one point they were selling like True Religions. That was so weird, but they did that for a minute, and I was like, I'm confused. So yeah, once in a while they've got some bangers in there, but I don't know. I don't really do the clothing stuff as much. Mostly when I go there, I'm looking at like stupid organizational shit, appliances I don't need. Mostly the snacks. Who am I kidding? I just want the snacks there. The past year, and when I eat a food, I want only that food every day. Like, I don't think about anything else. And so that's how my life is. It's like 1 to 3 foods that I eat all the time. You can ask my husband, that's all we do. I just buy a fuck ton of 1 to 2 to 3 things at Costco, and then I come home with whatever shit he wanted too. So currently, this is not snack related, but like I'm really into black olives. So I eat black olives for every meal. I actually forgot to put them in my dinner, so I'm going to go have some. But black olives with, all it's in is water and sea salt. Don't put any other additive shit, just that. So I bought a huge case of black olives in Costco. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. And so that's what I'm into right now. And I've been into dried mango, organic dried mango there with no added sugar for at least a year. Dude, I fucking put a hurting on that thing. And that's probably why my face is a little swollen today. Because you chew it, and then my face gets all jacked, and then it looks swollen. Oh,
it's like that like
if I
that trend where they're chewing and they're working out their jaw.
That's my face mewing all the time, but it's only on one side because only one side of my face chews, the other side doesn't touch. Like this side doesn't touch. So I can't chew. So this ends up being my fat cheek. Yeah. It's very frustrating, and then Dylan makes fun of me. So anyway, dried mango, black olives. What the other? Beef jerky. I'm into beef jerky right now.
Oh, really you've been into beef jerky. I remember we were going ghost hunting, and I literally you put me onto beef jerky. There's like,
dude, huge fan.
The industry has boomed dramatically. Like the technology they're using on beef jerky, they should apply that to every single kind of food.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's different. And I feel like the texture of it is changing a little bit. Like if you do, I don't know, I think I just bought like beef jerky brand, like whatever regular is, Oberto or some shit, the big daddy bags though. It didn't have a slimy texture. It was almost like more powdered. It was different. I don't know. I liked it.
They have different textures, flavor. They have flavors that don't even exist in real life but in beef jerky. I swear on it.
And they're all at Costco. All of them. So I just get whatever's on sale and doesn't have sugar in it. So I love that. I feel like there's one more snack I'm missing from there. Applesauce. Holy shit, how could I forget that one? I was on that so hard. I only stopped like 2 months ago because I had my like stomach infection thing. I was eating it every day. Every day for like about 2 years. 2 years. Applesauce every single day. There's no sugar added, but like
did you ever used to do like
shit in it?
Yeah. The have you ever done like the apple swimmers?
What is that?
Apple swimmers? They serve it at Denny's. I don't know if they still do it. I had it as a kid, but it'd be like applesauce and Teddy Grahams.
I've never done that.
It's so fucking good. It's literally one of the best flavors you can put in your mouth. It sounds so like okay, like Lunchables bullshit. No, I
fully believe you.
If you haven't tried it, you try it and then come back and say you're sorry because it's really fucking good.
I believe you. Presently, I don't have very many carbs in my house, so I've been putting peanut butter in it and cinnamon. And then I bought the seasoning off of Amazon because, you buy dessert seasonings and weird shit on Amazon. So I looked up dessert seasoning. That's like a maple, I think it was like maple sugar or maple cinnamon or something. It's made out of maple syrup and it's like a powder. And so I just like sprinkle that on top and I'm just like,
yum. I'm about to get hungry.
Like dude, it's so good. But I don't have any applesauce right now because I stopped eating it 2 months ago. But it's fine. I have mango.
Gotta get to chewing.
My life is really hard.
It sounds absolutely the struggle.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I think about like, because Dylan and I were all happy and stuff and like, oh my God, where's someone love? And then like, I think like, I feel like, I feel like there's a certain age where you maybe think about the person you could potentially be with and you're just like, think about options and you're like, oh, there's those girls that like shop a lot and they love shopping. They just love buying things. They just love that. And then there's girls like me that are like very weird and don't really know how to dress and have really eccentric personalities. And that's what I am.
Yeah. We love it though.
So I'm keeping them entertained.
I'd rather have a black olive apple swimmer 80s shades kind of friend anyway. And
this is our relationship gang sign. So whenever we're in public he just goes he does that to me and I do it. So that just lets you know like we fuck.
Yeah, we're
that's marriage, so
this is for Dylan.
It is. Yeah. And I just pull on his mouth. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
I'm done with these. This is probably giving me a fucking headache. Okay, well, I'm going to order more props online to wear because I realize that's my thing, is buying weird costume accessories. And, oh, Jesus, I need to tell you about the $30 shoes I bought on Amazon. Not because I want Bezos to make money, but I do need to show you them. Like, they're actually sick as fuck.
Yeah. Wear it for the next episode and just start out the next episode by, like, walking on your desk. Yeah. Give us a little
God, I'm so excited.
Ankle
fuck, they're getting
action.
Delivered on this Friday. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. Okay. Well, they're loud as fuck, so you're going to love them.
Dude, I'm ready. I don't have any... The best thing I have right now that I can't wear yet because it's too fucking cold is literally this. I cannot wait to start wearing this. It's literally
underneath it.
It's like not even a shirt. It's legally not even a shirt. Nothing. I'm gonna get abs and I'm gonna wear this and that's it.
You should wear very tiny pasties to make it seem like you're trying to cover them, but it just looks like you're wearing pasties.
Yes. I could be like free the nipple.
You just wear one pasty.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just going to keep surprising you because I have so much shit that I could just literally wear on every episode to look like it's a costume party. You don't even know. I mean, I made this.
What the fuck? You made that?
Yeah. Like, I painted it and I ripped it apart and then I sewed it.
My God.
Wait, it says that. And I even bedazzled it with gold shit, wherever the fuck the gold shit is.
Oh.
Zoom in it. And there's this little shit on the back.
Oh, I like that. I like the blue and the little Greek vines or whatever they are.
Yeah, it took me like 6 months to make because I just kept forgetting about it.
You're like
I'd paint a little bit and I'd be like, it has to dry for a month. So.